රචනය කොමද? උඩ දවසකින් නේද නංගා? කොහමද ආට ක්‍රිස්මස්? හොඳයිද ක්‍රිස්මස්? රෝෂනාට මම ඇහෙනවද? ටීෂර්ට් එක හම්බුණාද? ෂාෂා ලස්සනයිද ඒක? ඔව් ඉතින් ක්‍රිස්මස් සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන සිංහල අය තමයි. සිංහල කතෝලික අය නේද? ලොකුයිද? ඒවා උඩ කරපු සයිස් එක වෙන්නේ නැත නේද නංගා? Alrighty. Okay. ඊළඟ ටයිම් එකේ ස්මෝල් එකක් වැඩ කරන්න. හරි එහෙනම් අපි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක පටන් ගමු. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Bella. Today we're gonna do a colorful clay cane using different techniques. As you can see, I have already prepared my clay. ඉතින් අද අපි කරන්න යන්නේ පාට ගොඩක් තියෙන clay cane එකක් හදන්න. ඉතින් ඒ clay cane එකට අවශ්‍ය කරන colours මම ලෑස්ති කරලා තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් අපි ටියුටෝරියල් එක ස්ටාර්ට් කරමු. නැහැ රෝෂනේ තරංග අද නැහැ. මං ඊයේ තියන්න try කරා මොකක් හරි මගේ technical issues එකක් ඇද්ද කියලා. මට live stream එක කරන්න හම්බුනේ නැහැ. අපි බලමු 31st night. Let's see how we go. Alright you guys, so if you are joining from Sri Lanka, පහරට ඇවිල්ලා කවුද කියලා කියන්න, කොයි පළාතින්ද join වෙන්නේ කියන්න. And again, if you're joining from different country, please get down to the chat and tell me which country you're joining from and who you are. I'd like to get to know you guys. Hear me Bella in Sydney, Australia. Hi Roshni, I'll see you later. So guys, as you can see, I have already prepared so much colors here. But I saved the green to show you how I'm going to condition the clay and how I'm going to turn this into this kind of long stripe. So to save my time, I did these colors, but let's get started with green. Here, as you can see, I have my primary color, the main color green here, and I have added some white and translucent as well. So you can use different techniques to condition your clay. You can simply use your fingers to condition, or else you can roll the clay and work on it, or else you can use the blade like this. Cut this into small pieces. Once you peel this into small pieces, it allows the color mixing, and simply use your hand and mix these colors. මේ වගේ techniques කීපයකින් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් clay එක condition කරගන්න. Fastest and easiest way is, guys, use the pasta machine. I have a pasta machine or the clay machine ready here. So what I'm going to do is run this through the pasta machine several times. While you're watching, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to double tap the screen, guys. So I think we need to run this through several more times until our colors combine well and get the clear condition. අපි මේක තව කීප සැරයක් pasta machine එක හරහා දාමු clay එක condition කරගන්නත් color එක හොඳට mix කරගන්නත් එක. So, and again I like to remind you, if you like polymer clay craft and want to follow my tutorials, don't forget to stay connected with me. Click on the bell icon. Hi Vicky, how are we today? Sorry Vicky, I can't shush because I'm doing a tutorial. If it's not the right place for you, Vicky, you're free to move. Sorry. As you can see, the colors blending so well. But I need to do a few more times. It's kind of a banana leaf color. Like it. Green is not my color, but I like this one. It's more like pastel color. Sometimes I can't believe why people are so rude. They're losing their peace of mind being rude, isn't it? Alright, it's none of our business. Sorry. I think I need to condition this a little bit more. How do you know your clay condition well is, guys? Once you pull it like this, the elasticity is there that it stretched well, but here, as you can see, it breaks in between. So I might run this through the machine a couple of more times. Here we go. Hi, Alicia. Welcome to my channel, Alicia. Which part of the world you're joining from? And how's your Christmas? Alrighty, we got our clay conditions pretty good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a sausage with this. Simply roll your clay. And I portion this. This much gonna be enough. And I'm gonna put this through on my extruder. So I'm winding back my extruder. Using extruder is pretty easy if you are kind of making different shapes, guys. You can have the uniformity across your project. I think that's gonna be enough. So we put this through. And this is the plate that I'm gonna use. Let's put that on the cap. Ek cap eකට දාලා මෙම වහලා. Alrighty, that's inside. Now we are ready to extrude. I'm doing this from this direction so you can see when it comes out. Pretty easy. Here we go. We got our pretty green ready as well. Make sure you clean your extruder before the clay gets dried. It's not hard to clean, guys. Just get all the pieces together. Give it a little wipe. I always have a wet paper towel with me. It's easy when you are moving from project to project, color to color. Better to give it a wipe before you use a different color. Okay. So today I'm going to show you two different techniques that create different color clay canes. Usually I use them to make beads or jewelry. This is yesterday's project. I did a centangle on clay and we created a key rings and a pen and few earrings as well. Okay, today's project I do one colorful cane and the other one is my baby blue color scheme. The baby blue color scheme is actually for an order. So this one is for me to get my cane ready for future orders. Alrighty guys, now next part is gonna wrap all these straps on a black clay. I already have my black clay prepared. As you can see, I run that through my pasta machine. Very tissue thin layer. Let's go one by one. And wrap it on a black clay. Let me get my workstation ready. Righty. There's no rush. Do it gently. Make sure your clay is wrapped well. With black. Need my long blade. Hello, how are you? I wish I can read your name. Would you mind? Put your name down there in English. And tell me which country you're joining from. So you got to slowly and gently wrap your clay with a black clay patch. Here you go, as you can see. It's not enough, so what I'm going to do, I stretch my black a little bit and make sure I cover my clay cake with black color. So once done, yellow touch. Peel it off. It's not a big deal, but if you're mixing different colors, guys, and if you want to keep the colors separate, make sure your clay is very clean. I'm gonna do the yellow next. Wrap your clay. Mokada. Lakmini Kumari. Kalonada. Sorry, I can't understand my ticket in there. Kianeka. Makakda Lakmini. Alrighty guys, now we're gonna cover this with black. The yellow color one, make sure there's no gaps. එහෙම පුළුවන් තරම් ඒක cover වෙන විදිහට කළු පාටකින් කරන්න. ඒත් එක්කම be careful. You don't have any colors mixed with your black. If it's accidentally happened, use a tissue blade and quickly remove them off before it's blended. If you think you don't have enough clay to cover, stretch your black a little bit and wrap it around. Alrighty, so we have done yellow and magenta color. Let's move to the next color. This is a little bit longer, so I'm gonna chop it here. Don't throw any leftover clay, guys. You can save it for your next project. I'm gonna lift the camera a bit. And now it's better. Hello, Smokey. How are you today? Of course, Smokey. Yeah, I can see this black is playing a bit funny. Gonna give a little cut here. Oh, it didn't cut properly. So we need to make sure there's no gaps. Simply cover your clay with a black layer. Okay. That's done as well. We got 2 more colors to go. Then we can start assemble this. So let's do the pretty purple. That goes a little too long. We're gonna chop that here. Let's cover this one also with black and make sure there's no other clay particles. Different colors on your clay. If you see any other colors mixed with your clay, simply peel that off using a tissue blade. Alrighty, as you can see, there's a little gap here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stretch my black clay a little bit. Be gentle, it might rip, it's already happened. Okay, be careful. And make sure the wrapping clay is wrapped perfectly and also attached to our clay gane. I think I need to add smaller layer here. Here we go. Be gentle. I'm not worried about edges, guys. Anyway, we're gonna chop those edges. Alrighty, 4 down, 1 to go. Our pretty color ganes wrapped with black color. Now let's do this one. So if you just wonder what these things are, it's a conditioned black polymer clay. I ran this through the pasta machine. Very thin setting. So I can wrap them beautifully with my black clay patch. Here we go. I think it's too long for this project. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a little chop. Let's chop it here. You can save this for later. Yesterday I actually enjoyed my rectangle pattern on the clay, but unfortunately I couldn't continue my live streaming. There was lots of technical issues, but this is what we made yesterday. The rectangle pattern on clay, and we create beautiful beads and made few things out of it. And today I'm gonna show you how we're gonna use colorful clay cane on different projects. So I'm showing you step by step how we're gonna create that clay cane. Hi Savishka, how are you today? Having another cool mother. So let's wrap this one carefully, as you can see. It's not enough clay to cover the whole cane, so I'm stretching my black color a little bit. So you got to be careful. Make sure you won't rip it. Alright guys, if you enjoy what I'm doing, don't forget to double tap the screen and appreciate the video. And if you'd like to stay connected with me for my future projects, don't forget to click on the bell icon. Alrighty, you're good. So the next thing is I'm gonna arrange them. Take this one off. Have another layer underneath. So let's arrange them this way. Easy for me to measure and cut. Right here. Blue. Yellow. Try to keep them straight. This one I can see there's an air bubble in. As you can you see? So if you see any air bubbles in your project, simply get your tissue blade, give it a little cut and pop that guy. You can pop it out. Otherwise, your work not gonna look good if there's any air bubbles. Simply get your tissue blade and give a little cut and pop that. Okay. Once you touch it, you can feel it. Don't overpress, otherwise it will distort the shape. Let's double check this one. Looks good in my eyes. That's better too. And this is, yep, all good. Okay. So let's start from here. If you have a roller, please do use it and do the measure. I just go by my instincts. Just chop the edges. My edges kapanna. As you can see, you can see the black background and your pretty color inside. So this one. And I'm gonna rearrange the colors later just to get a contrast. Make sure your clay is, as you can see, there's another bad guy here, air bubble. So simply get your tissue blade, give it a cut and press it gently. Don't cut through, otherwise the colors would mix black and green. Just make a little hole. Okay, let's do this one. Chop. Little chop here as well. Alrighty, now we're gonna arrange this in order the way you need your colors together. Maybe let's put light green and yellow in between the other colors because it just has that contrast. Like that. If you have any preference, put it on the chat, guys, before you're too late. Okay, so let's make sure they're all aligned. And one tip here, guys, if you think your clay is too soft, because when you work on your clay, it's getting warm and it starts softening the clay, put this in the fridge for a few minutes. If you need it quicker, put it in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. Otherwise, just leave it in the normal refrigerator for 20 to 30 minutes. What that I'm gonna do next is I simply press them all and do it gently because I don't want to say it's disordered. Now, how do we know it's half? Good question. I need to cut this in half. Before that, let's chop the edges here. See, it looks like little tiny teeny books. Hi Deborah, how are we today? Alrighty, now I'm gonna cut this into half. I don't have a ruler with me here, so I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, let's do the measure. This somewhere here. If you like, you can put it in the same order like that. Or else you can rearrange it as you like. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on the side. If you can see there's gaps, sorry, what you got to do is simply press them gently. Don't go so hard even though I have strong muscles. If you go so hard, it will distort the shape. Hi, Neil. Neil. Oh, what's your name? How can I pronounce your name? Neil? But that sounds good. Just press. When you press gently, it helps to reduce the gaps and remove any air bubbles. As you can see, I haven't measured it properly, Neela. Hi, Neela. Which part of the world you're joining from, Neela? Yeah, I'm in Sydney, Australia. Deborah, I'm making a clay cane so I can use on my projects. I'll show you, this is what we made yesterday. I did a centangle on polymer clay and I turned that onto a bead, and also this is a key tag. Also I'm doing some earrings, different things, and I'll go with my customer choices. This baby blue is actually another request, but this cane I'm preparing for my future projects. So what I'll do, I'll show you how we create the cane, then I'll show you how we're going to use this for our projects. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop this again into half. Seems like my half is not a really good half. Thank you so much, Deborah. Which way we're gonna put them now? This way. Oh. It's gonna go the same. No, I need a change. How are we gonna do that? It comes. Oh, what I'm gonna do? Gonna peel it out and rearrange it. See? That's better. And this one, let's put it this way. Alrighty now, simply press them all. It's okay if the shape is sorted from here, because as you can see, I'm pressing them so hard, and I'm going to turn this into a round cane. So simply press the corners as you go. sorry, I can't read your message. Simply just press it gently in and round until you get your clay kind of round like that, and give it a little roll. So from here, I'm going to divide this into two. I'm going to save half of it for my future projects. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to save this one for my future projects. And I'll start work with this one. Same thing. I'm narrowing the gane. Simply press in and go in a circle motion. So then it will extend your clay. I need this clay to the point that I can kind of stretch it a little bit. If you start stretching it now, it will distort at the ends. So easiest way is go around in and out. A little bit work here, guys, but do it properly. Don't rush. Sometimes, even though we need to make it quicker, we can't rush the process. Give it a little press and give it a little roll. Alrighty, next part is I'm gonna do a mokume gane technique on this clay. Before I start mokume gane, I'm gonna cut this like that. Oh, that's so cool. If you can see, guys, it's really good for butterflies. Alright. Next one, I'll get my white clay. This base, and I run this through the pasta machine to make it little thin. Like positions, people. This is how it looks like. I'm gonna just no hard measurements, I just go by rough measurements. Gonna put some white color in between. Like that. Shall we all double tap the screen, guys? If you're enjoying what I'm doing. And also, if you're new to my channel, Bella, don't forget to stay connected with me for future projects. Okay, I'm gonna run this through the machine again. One more time. Right here, so this one goes here, is it? I think so. Yeah, that goes there. So I'm adding some white color. Lines in between. So guys, when you're doing the projects like that, don't hesitate to take risk, like, try new things. That's how the creativity and your creativity, that's how the new innovations or new techniques begins. Because you got to try new things. Alrighty, that side done as well. Let's combine. Which way? Did I did it right? Was it the right? I can't remember. Was it this way? That's okay. I think it goes like that. Can't remember. That's okay. Yeah, I'm adding it here. Yep. And we need one slice here. So let's try using these old scraps. I think I need a little bit more. This one. Let's run this through the pasta machine a couple of times. Yep. Cut around it. Here we go. Make okay. Voila. And guys, again, don't throw these things. Save it for later. You can use for different projects. Let's attach this one. Yeah. And again, I'm gonna press place them all together. And with the cane. Don't worry too much on the edges. You can see the designs inside the cane. So give it a little roll. However, remember, just do it gently, don't overwork on it. If your colors blend inside, that's the issue. Otherwise, you're good. If you are interested, you can add more layers, more colors, and I'll be okay. Like that. And little black here. That's my flag. Just to cover that. Hello, hello. How can I pronounce your name? KBN Social Media. Hi, KBN. Alrighty. What I'm gonna do now, the whole can unwrap again on a black clay patch. So I already prepared these things before, so I can keep doing my project without any distractions. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Save this one for the next one. Alrighty, let's give it a little roll. Guys, if you just join now, you might wonder what Bella's doing. I'm creating a colorful clay cane to use in my future projects. Usually, I do lots of key rings, pens, and earrings. That's my line. The matching ones like this. As you can see, this was yesterday's project. Centangle design on the clay. So we are creating this cane, and I'll show you how I'm gonna turn this into a beautiful bead or an earring or anything that you like. Sky is the limit. Shall we all double tap the screen and appreciate the video? Here we are reducing the size, the width of the clay. So before I start doing the mokume gane here, now I'm going to turn this into a square cane. Simply press in. Put your thumbs like that and use your other fingers and simply press it and turn into again a square cane. So what I'm gonna do once we put the designs, mokume gane designs, I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a few minutes, then we'll start working on the other project. The reason is, I don't know whether you can see, now you can't see, but I can feel, because we've worked with this clay for a long time now, and nearly an hour. The clay is so soft. If you cut this through while your clay is soft, guys, the design of the clay can be distorted. So put it in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. If you are doing it your own, it's a little tip from Bella to you. Because like I went through the mistakes, then I came up with that solution. Freezing our clay particles, it helps to cut through without distorting the design. Alrighty, going a little quicker here. Alright, wonderful. So the next thing is, guys, if you have a blade like this, the curvy one, it's time for you to use it. If you don't have that, don't worry. If before I buy this one, actually I use a cutters like this to get the design. Just simply go with your knife, kitchen knife, if you don't have this, or like any blade. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut this through, not taking everything off, but I want to have a sneak peek. Can you see the beautiful designs inside? But we're not going to open it. We just simply take the blade through. After that, shall we peep again? That's a beautiful button inside, but what we're going to do is once we cut it again, we're going to close it. Don't ask me why. I'll show you soon why I did it. Press them and make your cane again. If you feel like to cut from this end, feel free to do that. You can actually curve your blade and cut through as well. So we are doing a mokume gane effect here. You can use mokume gane cutters if you have, otherwise just simply go with these blades. Hi Stella. How are you, Stella? 778. 778. I like that. You know what? 778. I always say the angel numbers. I mean 11, 11, 1, 11, 11, 2, 22. I'm so 0707 in the morning. How are you doing, 778? You doing good? Alright, I think we are okay here. If I put this in the fridge for a few minutes, I'll give it a little bit more. Hi, pretty. Pretty. Snap. Gaming. I'm gonna call you gaming because I can't pronounce the first one. Thank you so much, Stella. Beautiful things inside, guys. We're gonna reveal it soon. Until then, I'm gonna put this in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, let's move to the baby blue project. Won't be long. I'll be back in a second. Alrighty. Let's kind of. Oh, they're so cool, huh? I'm gonna keep them as it is. Once it dry, actually, we can do another game. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the fridge as well. Gloria, what are you making? What's that? These are polymer clay, Gloria. We are creating a clay cake. We just nearly finished one. We put it in the fridge. These are the scraps, like leftovers. I'm gonna save it for my future projects, and then we're gonna do another using the blue. Hi, Jalpaka, Komeda. Alright, then these are the colors we need for my baby blue projects. So the lady who ordered the baby blue project, they asked me to use the two versions of blue color, and I'm planning to do the stripe effect. Let's see how we're gonna get it. Alrighty. You guys need to remind me in 15 minutes, otherwise my clay gonna be frozen. My clay patch is a little bit thick, guys, so I'm gonna make it slightly thinner. Run through the pasta machine. And the white color. Alrighty. I saved this one for later projects. Still thinking what I'm gonna do with that boy. Alright, before I move to the next one, I'm gonna get this one. As you can see, there's a little something here. Piece of tissue, I guess. Let's take it off. And I'm gonna use this little pearl dust. Use my finger. Rub it here. It gives a little shine. That's the last bit I have. I need to order one more. this as well. Just rub it. मैं paradise का make के surface के भीतर गाना. Only one side, guys. We're not putting on both ends. Just only one side. Gonna do half here as well. It's because I think I don't have enough. Jump back another. Thank you so much. Our tab and swing in there and Saturday. It got that little shine here. Oh, that's pretty. So the next thing what we're gonna do, guys, I'm gonna use my cutter and just simply cut the tiny teeny dots. No rush, take your time. Trying to get as much as you could. Uh-oh. Few more. Alrighty, let's take the scrap off. You can use these leftovers as a fillers for beads. Don't throw out any leftover clay, guys. Save them for later. And here is our white stuff. And we're gonna do the same for the others. Chop, chop, chop. It's a circle kind of thing. Gonna save this one as well. And let's move to the light blue color. I really like to add one more vibrant color here. However, I've got to follow my customer's request, so she like only blue and white in this project for her. So yeah, I hope it's gonna work well. Sometimes if you use only the light colors, the contrast not gonna be there. But let's hope this is gonna turn out well. I actually asked her, can I add some purple or pink? She said, nah, only blue and white, please. Then, yep. Here we go with blue and white only. Few more rounds. Alright. They're all stuck. Yeah. It's fine. Some didn't cut through properly. It's fine. Righty. Let's get these scrap pieces off. Then we can start assembling this to put through our extruder. Okay. Lots of dots here. Alright, what I'm gonna do next is organize them in an order to put through my extruder. I'll start with white first. I'm gonna put few white dots here. Then the dark blue. Not in a particular order, but I'm trying to put the glitter side up for all dots. Like that. You can put white color in between if you like to. I think I would have used a bigger cutter. This is a little bit small. It's fine though. They're slippery. I might not use all of them, but let's see how we go. As I mentioned, there's no particular order, but if you like the same sequence, just go by that order. I'm adding random sequence. Dark blue, white, light blue, mix them all. A few more to go. Press them as you go. If you're doing the same thing, make sure you cut it a little bit bigger circles. Easy to handle. A little bit more. Hang on there, people. Stacking them all on one another in a random order. Sticking onto my glove. Few more dots here. I'll do this until we finish the dark blue. It's not dark, but the darker version of the baby blue. Let's put some white in between. Because we put that glitter, sometimes it's just a little bit slippery. It's not stuck onto each other well, but push it slightly, then it will be okay. Righty, a few more dots to go. is a little bit tricky. It doesn't want to stick, okay? Put this one, and then I'm finishing up with few white dots. I'll save this one for later. When we are making beads, we can use these bits as fillers, or else you can use it for your future project. What we're gonna do next is just give it a little roll. It's pretty zebra color, isn't it? And then what we're gonna do next is run this through the extruder. Yeah. I need to choose a blade. I'll be using my square. Either you can use a circle or different shapes, but square is always my favorite. Oh, we haven't cleaned this one, see? Let's give it a quick clean. Otherwise, it's gonna mix with my pretty blue. Alright, that's done. Wonderful. So I need to wind down my extruder to the point that this will fit here. Hi Netha, how are we today? So wind down your extruder slowly. A little bit more. Let's see, bit more I guess. Netha අපි clay gane එකක් හදන ගමන් මගේ order එකකට actually guys, this one itself, it's so pretty. So what we're gonna do is I need my white color at the top and putting this through the extruder. Need to wind it down a little bit more. එමයිගේ පාට ලස්සනයි. එහොට කළේ baby blue, so done. Let's put the cap on. Nice. Now I'll extrude from this end so you guys can see what's coming out. It's about to come out. Here we go. You could only see the white color or the paint සුදු පාට විතරයි. ඒ වුණාට ඇතුලේ තියෙන මොකද කියලා අපි බලමු. We'll see what's the design inside. So hang on there for a few minutes. Give it a little bit more to go. I'll stretch this one out. Alright, we're nearly there. So what I'm gonna do is wait a little bit නැතු එක පාට පෙන්න චුට්ටි දකින්න වාට දකින්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. So straighten it before you cut it. Then I'm gonna cut this into half. එක මෙහෙම කරලා දෙකට කපන්න යන්නේ. Give a little cut here. And make sure it's straightened. එක කලින් තියනවා නම් here is the time that you need your rulers, guys. ඔයාට රූලර් එකක් තියෙනවා නම් මේ වෙලාවේ එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න. මම රූලර් එකක් තියෙනවා නම් මම පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැහැ. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this into half again. Insane. So guys, I just got a notification. My battery's low. I don't know how long I can be, but see. Gonna chop it here. Oh wow, it's a beautiful design. I'm not gonna show you yet. I'm gonna show you soon. Because this part as well. You might see the design here, guys. It's a pretty beautiful design. Love it, see? We're gonna use this to create a beautiful beads for my customer who love blue and white. That's pretty, isn't it? You can mix and match if you like. I think I'm gonna replace this cane in the middle. Put that on the other way. That's the beauty of having the square canes, guys. You can mix, match, change it around because they're all equal sizes. So you simply press it to release any air bubbles. Make a press karana. Air bubbles තියෙනවා නම් ඒක අයින් කරන්න. And don't throw these bits and pieces. You always can use it for your project. Alrighty, I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a few minutes and I'll take the other one out. And I'm gonna show you a quick using these bit and pieces how we're gonna make a bead. I'll put this in a fridge. Won't be long, I'll be back, guys. Alright, I'm back with my previous game. And all the bits and pieces. Leave it there, but I'm gonna do a bead using this one. So always use the scraps, guys. Simply. Thank you so much, Neto. Roll it and make a small bead because we add that at per dust. It looks very nice. Thank you so much. Savishka Balani Jana. Thank you. And we're gonna slice this. Okay. Chatun Chetia. Mipera Akaneda. Matakada Chatun Chetia. Mata Nami Matakana. Nandikara. Okay, so we're gonna lay these beads in an order. Mema, කැමති පැට්න එකට එක layout කරන්න. නැතු මම කරන්න beads නේ key rings to jewelry නේ. bead එකක් හදන ගමන් තමයි ඉන්නේ මේ අපි හදපු clay cane එක use කරලා. Peel into small pieces. මම groups වල ඉඳලා නෑ. චත්තන් එහෙම මම live stream එකේදී දැකලා ඇති. මට මතකයි. Thank you so much, Awata. කොහොමද ආට? We can use different patterns, different ways. Mix them all. Because they are small cubes, it's easy to work. This is just one way doing the beads, guys. The other way you can simply flatten this one and roll it around the bead. Either way, just check your luck, follow your creativity, do something new. ඒකනේ කියන්නේ නන්දිකාවයෝ කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. එහෙම වොයිස් එකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Alrighty, we are done here. Okay, now we layered our clay around the bead. Simply press your fingers and roll it around. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply roll that on my hand. I'm gonna do behind the camera. What to do, Nandi? Chatan. What to do, Chatan? That's where I born. Okay, let's roll it behind. And this is what pretty good, guys. It's pretty big. So I need to give it a few more round of roll. Dapat lagi roll කරන්න ඕන හරියට ඒ දේවල්. එකතු වෙන එක. මෙහෙමනේ චතන් මම ලයිව් එකේදී කරන්නේ ටියුටෝරියල් එක. මගේ ලයිව් එකට වෙන රටවල නැත්නම් මම සිංහලෙන් කතා කරද්දී එයාලට මං කියන දේ තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. මම ඕගොල්ලෝ එක හෙලා කියලා කතා කරලා සිංහලෙන්. එයාලට මම ටියුටෝරියල් එක කරන්න වෙන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් තරහ වෙන්න එපා. Okay, what do you think, guys? If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to double tap the screen and appreciate the video. And also, if you're new to my channel, stay connected with me if you're interested joining with me for my new projects, the future projects. That's what it looks like. What do you think? Was it good? Yeah, no, yeah. Alrighty, that's how we're gonna use this blue color. Bead. So it's time for us to reveal this black boy. What's inside? Look hard. Make him cut a kitty and kill them couple of balana yappy. So I just took it out from the fridge. Let's. Wow. I'm gonna discover how things looks like here to see which way would be the best way to slice this through. That's black. Maybe I like this part. Chatton Komada Christmas celebrate Karnada. This one you can actually use for earrings, or else this is like, crap. Or maybe create a bead, or else something like you're interested. Create your own designs, layering them out. Make him a couple and Polymer. I dropped a cockroach on that. Chatton, nice. And I was sitting water there. So this is going to be really, really, really cool for earrings. I got one of the earrings. So later, I'm going to colorful bead. Make a pulang layout. Kerala autumn kakari. Make a service nice. Tray එකක් හදන්න මම ඇත්තටම ඔයාලට දෙක එකතු වෙලා බලමු අපි battery life එක කීයද කියලා. Now guys, we don't have enough battery life here. I have only 6%, but I'll just quickly show you how you can let this one out and create something special. Hi Roshani. welcome back. Guys, unfortunately, I got to go because I don't have any battery left. Don't worry, we'll come tomorrow with a different project and the streaming around 7 o'clock tomorrow, Sydney time. Sydney wala 7 o'clock වලට අපි ඔයාලත් ගාවට ආකාර වෙනවා. හෙට මතකතුව notification all on කරලා තියාගන්න. So thank you so much again, Adamata. Thank you so much guys for joining with me. If you didn't get a chance to double tap the screen and appreciate the video, make sure you double tap the screen now. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, 7 o'clock, Sydney. Stay safe, stay happy. Participating in a Saturday, Sunday swimming in the Mama Kihela and Mama Vela. I'll see you later, guys. Take care. It's bye